Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to part 6 of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask full playthrough walkthrough. In part 6 of the walkthrough, we are going to adventure around the Great Bay, and this is going to be a bit of an interesting cycle here. It's actually going to be 2 cycles, although the second one is super fast. We're literally just going to get into the cycle, get 2 heart pieces, and reset again. But the first cycle is going to be a really healthy mix of mandatory and optional questing. So we're going to do basically everything there is to do within the Great Bay before we actually enter the Great Bay Temple. So we're going to do the Pirate's Fortress, we're going to do Pinnacle Rock, we're going to do the Oceanside Spider House, we're going to get a bunch of pieces of heart, we're going to get a bottle, and just do a lot of adventuring. So the beginning part of this walkthrough is going to be a decent amount of prep, followed by actual adventuring. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, of course, is slow down time. And then we're going to go get 100 rupees. And then after we get 100 rupees, we're going to... Oh, nope. No, thank you. Please leave me alone. Thank you. Thank you, mailbox. After we get 100 rupees, we are going to get 4 fish from the item shop. And then we are also going to teach the Scarecrow song to the Scarecrow. Frankly, I'm not even sure if... I mean, yeah, I guess we have to buy a magic bean. Or a magic bean, so... we do need some money. But 100's definitely overkill. Okay, so once you have 100 rupees, you want to come over to West Clocktown. And then once you do that, you want to enter the item shop. Whoops. And then there is a fish in the little stream here. You can see it's a little red guy. So we're going to do this 4 times. And this is a big reason why I spent the last cycle getting 2 bottles. It's just, you want to enter Great Bay with 4. This way it just becomes a lot easier. You don't have to do any backtracking at all if you have 4. Okay, that's that. And then we're going to take out our ocarina. And we're going to teach the Scarecrow some music. So it doesn't matter really what you teach him. Just make it something you can remember. But no matter what it is, he will remember it. I don't think you could use the same note like 8 times, but just come up with something. Write it down if you have to, but I use the same song in both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to go get a magic bean. So we need to warp to... I'm going to actually go to Woodfall because, truth be told, I actually recorded this intro 5 minutes ago and got stuck in the poison swamp, and it would not let Link out. So I'm going to be very safe. We're going to go backwards from Woodfall using Deku Scrub Link. It's so weird because it normally always works. I've never really had an issue. Luckily, the game gives you some lily pads to hop onto there, because you can't exactly make it back otherwise. Okay, so luckily this lets us out right above the Deku Palace. Yeah, I got here as Goron Link, and it literally would not let... Like, I, took off the Goron mask, and it would not let me out of the water. Just wouldn't let me do it. Okay, the Deku Palace. So we need to go to the Magic Bean Salesman. Wait, I think it's actually the other side. Yeah, this seems right. Yeah, the other side is the piece of heart. Oh, God. Oh, God, come on. Come on. No, this is the heart piece. I'm dumb. So sorry. It's always hard for me to remember. I guess the way to remember it is that you use the magic bean on the right side of the palace, so the salesman is on the right side of the palace. I just really thought this was the other one. Go around the tree. Go around the tree. Thank you. Jesus. That was difficult for the little guy. Oh, this is... Wow, that was risky. I'm trying to rush here, which you should never do. Okay. Cool. So we just need one magic bean. I'm going to buy two just because I can. I don't know. All right. Cool. So once you have that, you want to exit. And then we are going to warp back to Clocktown. And then we are going to exit from West Clocktown. What we're going to do is we're actually going to take a quick lap around Termina Field. This way we kind of stock up on ammo. Because we will need a decent amount of supplies for the Great Bay, especially some fire arrows for Oceanside Spider House. All right, let's do a quick lap. And I will say you need Epona in order to actually access the Great Bay. So if you have not already done that part of Link's quest, then I recommend checking out the previous section of the walkthrough where we took the time to rescue Epona and do the Romani questline. I think it's the first set of arrows that oh my god. Great to get some bombs. Have I gotten any bombs? I've gotten 10 bombs. Okay. Then we're actually good. We can go back to doing the thing. All right. So the reason you need Epona, nice, some extra bombs. The reason that you need Epona is because you cannot jump over this gate with anything else. I think it's probably possible to do like a bomb skip. Now I'm curious if I can actually do it. So I'll try this once, and if we can't do it, then we'll, Wow. Put this here. Transform here. Oh, well, I'm not going to bother. Basically, you can jump up and get a bomb jump from the bomb. You just curl up, press B to do the Goron ground pound, and then the bomb explodes and pushes you over. I'm almost positive that works. Okay, so we have Epona. Hello. So let's just backtrack a tiny bit. Sort of position ourselves, get some speed. Hop on over, and then we have access to the Great Bay. So we'll only need to do that once. There is an owl statue pretty early on here in the Great Bay. Welcome to the Great Bay Coast. So the Great Bay Coast, if you look closely when you get out to the water, you will notice that there are seagulls flying around. And they are sort of flying around something in the water. So we're just going to go find out what that's about. And aside from the whole rescue Epona thing, this is the quickest that you get a transformation mask. So what you want to do is you want to get behind this downed Zora who's asking for help. Asking us to bring him to shore. Your A button will change to grab when you're behind him. So you want to grab him and then just push him towards the shore. You got to hold A the whole time you're doing this. Okay, and then once he reaches shore, he will sort of like, he'll get up on his own. And then he kind of stumbles onto the shore and kind of, you know, clearly isn't doing well. I do think Mikau, who's this Zora, I do think he's like the coolest of the transformations. The Goron is definitely the most functional. You know, you definitely use it the most just to get around Termina Field and move very quickly. But I think he has the best personality out of all of them. And he's really the only one that you really truly meet. Like, you only get the ghost of Darmani. And you don't get to meet the Deku Butler's son. Alright, he's Mikau of the Zora Band. I think this is it for me, my final message. Will you listen to it? Yes. Oh, baby, baby, listen to me. The carnival's beginning soon. We're the ones they're waiting to see. But that girl, our vocalist, she laid some strange eggs, and she's lost her voice. You can't hear what she says. Whoa, in the Great Bay now, something is a-happening. Is it now? Oh, baby, listen to me. I don't want to beg. Gerudo pirates, they stole that girl's eggs. I went to stop the Gerudo pirates, then pow and bam. I got knocked down, and here I am. Baby, if I die like this, even if I die, it won't be in peace, that's for sure. Somebody, please rescue her eggs before the pirates take their toll. Oh, somebody, please heal my soul. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, Termina! Okay, so we gotta play the Song of Healing to heal his soul. I do wish they, like, put some scars on him. I think that would have been cool. Because we see the Gerudo pirates, they use spears. And I don't know, like, you don't need to make them look like Jesus, but, like, you know, just give him some stab marks or something. I think that'd be cool. I think one of my favorite lines from Avengers, like the whole Marvel series in general, but from Infinity War, is when Doctor Strange asks Tony, what master do you serve? And Tony says, what am I supposed to say, Jesus? Oh no, it's Star-Lord. Star-Lord says, what am I supposed to say, Jesus? It's just like, it's so good. It's such a funny line. What am I supposed to say? Jesus. It's definitely like, okay, Infinity War and Endgame are going to take a darker tone with the humor. That's good. All right, so we got the Zora mask. This mask contains the spirit of a legendary guitarist. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Zora. Press C again to return to normal. Carve my farewell song on my grave. I'm depending on you to help that singer girl. All right, so I am Latte Majora's mask. Actually going to quickly add something to my notes here. 10 p.m. till dawn. Okay. Milk bar. Symphony. All right. Okay. Great. Okay, we're gonna get another a mask. Is it a mask? There's a piece of heart. It is a mask. Okay, cool. We're going to need another mask in this walkthrough. Anyway, cool. So now that we have the Zora mask, we can be a Zora. And sadly, this was changed drastically in the 3DS version. Being a Zora on 3DS is not a lot of fun. And that is because the swimming that you have by default on N64 is now something that costs magic. So this costs magic. Just swimming. Like, it's so weird. All right, so let's bonk the owl statue. And then we're going to get the map. Oops. And then Tingle is up here. Oh, he's actually on the lower deck. All right. Cool. Get the Great Bay map for 20. I think there's only one map left. I think it's just the Kana Canyon that we have left as far as maps. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, we're going to enter the Great Bay Laboratory. It's a big pirate hook. The Marine Research Lab. Okay, so this fish tank has these two, like, gnarly-looking fish in it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our bottles of fish, and we're going to feed these guys. Now, this can take as little as 4, but sometimes you get, like... Sometimes, like, it doesn't work right, and you need more fish. So we're going to do 4, and then if it doesn't work with 4, we'll go back to Clocktown, get a bunch of fish, and then do it again. But hopefully it works with 4. Sometimes it doesn't, though. Like, sometimes the wrong fish eats it, and then they like, yeah, this is happening. So, like, ideally what happens is one of the fish just eats them all, and then quickly eats the other fish. Yeah, but now they're gonna... Unless, you know, that fish eats this last one, but I kind of doubt it. Oh, maybe. Nope. All right, we gotta get more fish. It's not the end of the world, though. It's actually an okay thing that happens. Because we actually need to leave here, now that we have the Zora mask, we need to leave here to get a piece of heart. And if you recall, there was a boulder just outside of the Great Bay entrance. And that boulder has a piece of heart under it. But you need the Zora mask to get it. So I plan on getting this piece of heart anyway. And if you need help with the Zora swimming controls, just go to Mikau's guitar there. And just like Darmani's memorial, it'll teach you the controls of being a Zora. But it's pretty self-explanatory. All right. Cool. Now, conveniently, we need to be in West Clocktown anyway. Because that's where the item shop is. So I'm not sure. I'm going to grab 3 fish just because, I want to try to be efficient. We need a bottle of water. Actually, I'll get 4 because there's a spot to get water in Great Bay. just in case. I find it odd that there's a stack of like firewood there, like somebody set up camp in this item shop. I don't get it. Okay. Cool. All right. So this boulder right here is the one that we're looking for. Okay, just stop. Okay. So, within this place, we have... Oops. Need the Zora mask. Very good. All right. We have these beehives, and one of these beehives contains a heart piece. I'm not exactly sure which one it is. But you definitely want to at least detach these baba. Oh, that's a rupee. Is this one? We'll just chop down all three. Yeah, it was that one, by the way. Where are you at? Okay. No, don't do that. You gotta, like, wait for him to stop. Oh, it's B to dive. My bad. I was waiting to hit A. Anyway, here's a piece of heart. Okay. All right. And then, just to expedite this process, we're going to warp right to the Great Bay. I also love that his instrument is like a swordfish or something. Swinging the axe. The axes. Okay. Great. Yeah, so they like maintain their size. Oops. Watch it just take one more. No. I think this is it. Yep. Just took one. That's great. So basically one fish eats the other and then spits out a piece of heart. It spits out the other fish's heart. It's kind of gnarly. All right. So I'm going to dump these fish. I don't need these anymore. I've actually never dumped more. Does it keep eating? No, but it leaves them in there. Cool. All right, so that's that. So now what we're going to do is we are going to get some water. If you need a ferry, there is a pot behind... there is a pot behind... Actually, no, let's not get water yet. We need to do Pirate's Fortress first. Okay. Right, okay. Cool. So let's do the Pirate's Fortress. But if you need a ferry, there's pots behind the lab. So the Pirate's Fortress is an interesting area. The way you find out about it is by talking to the guy in the lab, and then he will tell you that the pirates stole the eggs, and that's what Mikau tells you as well. One of these is the entrance. So what you want to do is you want to use your electricity just by pressing R. Well, I'm using a 64 controller. I guess it's probably ZR on this one. And here we go. So the Pirate's Fortress is a pretty cool area. We basically have to infiltrate this place. And we do that by avoiding these guards. Now, this first area is kind of like the hardest one because you do have the dots on the minimap that show like the position of the boats, but it is of course a little difficult to judge where everybody is when you are when you're underwater. So what I recommend doing is just waiting for one to pass. Oh, God. The bonk just murdered me. That sucks. Okay, so they kick you out. It's not the end of the world when they do that, though. But, okay, we can speak to the Zora. It says, Mikau, what are you doing at a place like this? This is the ominous Pirate's Fortress. I don't think you should get too close. But I'm okay. Well, actually, the pirates in this fortress are all women, and better yet, I hear they're all gorgeous. So I thought maybe I should check them out. What? Don't look at me like that. I will look at you like that. I will judge you. I'm not above judging people. Anyway, go back in. So our goal here is to raise a grate. And we do that by pressing the switch that was shown in the cutscene. So let that boat pass, and then we're going to swim under it. Cool. Yeah, much easier to just do that. Alrighty. Stand up here, but of course, Mikau can't do this, so we need Darmani. Alright, so that's the grate we need to open. So go ahead and put the Zora mask back on. Oh god, what is happening? The camera just completely detached while I was in the cutscene. Alright, so it's not this one. That one's actually like an ejection. Sort of like an exhaust vent. If you ever like mess up underwater, there will be spots where like it's clear that it's like trying to push you out. And that's where you'll end up. Alright, so within the Pirate's Fortress, it is now time to do some puzzle solving. So, go ahead and zap these. And then what you can actually do is... Oh, I guess you can't do that. You just bonk. Pull this out. And then we can come over here, drop down, get this chest. Oh, hello. Hello? Yeah, 20 rupees. Okay. Okay. And the reason we pulled that out is because now it lets us move over here. Brilliant. Fabulous. Oh, I guess I don't need to do that. What am I doing? All right. Over here, and then we're going to go up this vent. And it's going to spit us out over here. All right. So, you need to be careful because that vent will push you out. That's the one I was talking about. Over here. Open this door. And then these are sort of like death charges. They're really just spikes with chains. I mean, you know, as far as like actual enemies go. But if you touch them, they'll blow up. Let's walk up here. If you cause them to connect, they'll explode each other, which is nice. Alrighty. So we are going to transform into Goron Link. Punch these. And there's a switch back here. That switch opens up this door. And you just want to quickly roll on down. And then you get the piece of heart. That's number 11. Okay, and then just hit the switch again to leave. Okay. Very good. Let's go ahead and break these. And then we're going to take out the bow. Shoot this. Transform into Zora Link. Swim over here. Watch out for the depth charge. And then you're in business. Okay. So we need to be very careful of the vent. And what we're going to do is come up here. This way, in case we zone out, we end up back up here and not outside. All right. So I like to just swim right over it. Just, you know, dog paddle. Don't go nuts. And then come up the ladder. No big deal. Oh, God damn it. It's hard adjusting an N64 control stick. Alright. Cool. Just like in the water temple in Ocarina of Time, this jet pushes you up. And then we can come up here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And then this is like a telescope, which kind of gives us like a cool little vantage of the fortress. One thing to note is on the 3DS version, Shiro, who gives you the stone mask, is located right here, right in the center, right near this ladder. So you need the red potion if you're coming here on 3DS. But that's not why we're here. We're here to do that. Brilliant. And here we are outside. So don't worry about the torch. That's just, it'll automatically light at night. It's for ambient effect. Okay, so now our goal is to get the hookshot. So we're going to come in here, and now we are in the fortress, sort of like inner wall. And from here, we have a few choices of where to go. Yeah, it's just the way it goes. So what you want to do is you want to take out the stone mask. This is going to help you a great deal. While wearing the stone mask, the guards can't see you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out the pictograph box, and we're going to take a picture. You want to take a picture of one of the guards. You want to try to get them in like full view. Make sure they're completely in the frame, and you need this for later. We're going to give this to the like the owner of the shop in Great Bay Coast. And in exchange for the photo, he's going to give us a seahorse. And that seahorse is going to lead us to the other 3 eggs that we need. Okay. So, if you'd like to be safe, you can shoot the guards. But they don't stay asleep very long. That's just the way it goes. So we're going to come up here. And again, make sure you're wearing the stone mask. Alright, so if you're not wearing the stone mask, this... I kind of feel bad coming here, but... let's do it the real way. I'm not sure if I can, like, get completely in their face. Let's just do it the real way. So that's... The chest... Oh, God. The chest in there is, like, really the goal. It's one of the goals, I should say. It contains the Hookshot. And so if you have the stone mask, you can just walk right up to it. But that's really not the best way to do the walkthrough in case you don't have the stone mask, especially if you're playing this on 3DS. Although, you know, we just walk past where the stone mask is on 3DS. I guess it does give additional context, like Shiro being there. They don't see him because he's wearing the stone mask, but I don't know if he's actually wearing the stone mask on 3DS. Anyway, up here, Tattle will notice that there's a hornet, and then if we watch the hornet with the cutscene, it goes into a nest. And so that's kind of our clue to shoot down the hornet's nest, and that'll, you know, clear the room of the guards. And then, you know, the guards talk about losing the remaining eggs in Pinnacle Rock. Because the Zoras attacked them. I do love that you can skip text in this game. Having read it so many times since the year 2000, it's just incredibly nice. Not that I dislike voice acting everybody, but, you know, for the sake of a walkthrough, it's just nicer. All right, let's go ahead and shoot the hornet's nest through the bars. Hornets explode out, and then they chase the guards out. Just in case you need arrows. Okay, so now we're going to do what we did before. Hop off here, go through the door, and hey, no more guards. It's a bit of a cheap trick, like if you decide to go up the stairs the first time, like you open the door, surprise, there's a guard. It's like, come on, that's mean. Okay, we got the hookshot. I like the redesign. I think it's cool. And in Majora's Mask, it's basically the long shot. So there's no upgrade to this. It just is what it is. All right, so what you need to do is you need to, every time you want an egg, every time you want an egg, you basically need the hookshot, and then you need the Zora mask, and you need a bottle. Oh my god. All right, whatever. Go ahead and scoop that. And then we're going to surface and bounce. Cool. So that's basically the system. That's what we're going to do over and over and over. So make sure you re-equip the stone mask. I don't know why I did it that way. And now we have to go through the other entrances. There are a total of 4 eggs in the Pirate's Fortress. With the stone mask, you can move around this place a lot easier. We want to start being mindful of the clock. We need to go back to Clock Town at midnight, or before midnight, to rescue the old lady from the bomb shop. Oops, wrong way. It's weird. They notice you, but they don't. All right. So, just like an Ocarina of Time, we've got to fight the Gerudo. There we go. Goes pretty quick with the Gilded Sword. I do find it interesting that these are the only ones that notice you with the stone mask. Alright. Oh, these fish are mean looking on 64. Tough looking. It's like that Prince song. How you look so tough. I think this is just 20 rupees. Maybe arrows. It's always 20 rupees. All right, go ahead and get egg number 2. Give me some magic, please. Okay. Now we're going to go the other way with it. Same starting spot, though. This place is a lot harder without the stone mask, believe me. It's not easy. Excuse me. 100. Ooh, she got moves like Jagger, baby. Can I please hit you? Honey, baby. Come on. You got the auto blocks? Do I have any Deku Nuts? No. Why would I have Deku Nuts? Oh, would you just die? Thank you. Hello. Magic? No? Hello, magic? Oh, I'll take those. Oh well. Cool. It's number 3. And then number 4 is going to be on the other side of the fortress. Number fortress. So smart. Oops. Okay, just had to get my bearings. Had to get my ball bearings. That's weird. Didn't have the dot. I think it's this one. I really can't remember though. Yeah. So with the stone mask, we can just ignore this maze. And now you know why I play Majora's Mask in the order that I do. I think she actually addresses it. We aren't fooled by you, or something like that. Yo, target. Or don't. That seemed to work better. Yo, magic, though. Give me magic, though, please. Okay. All right. Oh, please. Right on timid time. Right as midnight approaches. Frankly, I'm a touch curious what that other path is. Is this an exit? Oh, wow. Literally out the door. Okay. Very good. So now that we've done that, we are going to warp to the Great Bay. Link looks so cute. Okay, and then we're going to drop these 4 eggs in the water. Doesn't really matter where. Just got to drop them. Oh my god. Oh, does Mikau have to do it? Nope, just got to be in the center. So I guess it does matter. All right. Cool. So that's the first 4 eggs. And this is, again, why I highly recommend doing the Great Bay with 4 bottles. Because if we only had 3 or even 2, we would have had to go in and out of the Pirate's Fortress more than once. Whereas otherwise, especially with the Stone Mask, we could just do it all in one fell swoop. Okay. So it's about to be 6 p.m. on the night of the first day. And we need to be very careful of the time. So what we're going to do is 2 things. And we may end up breaking this up and going back to Clocktown. We're going to start the Oceanside Spider House. And it's just like the Swamp Spider House. There are 30 Skulltulas that you need to get. There's also a piece of heart inside. And you can brute force the password to the piece of heart, but you're really supposed to have the captain's hat, and you're going to talk to some Stalchildren, and they're going to like give you hints. It can be brute force; it's not complicated, but we'll do it the real way. But the reason I mentioned we need to be like very mindful of the time is because we do need to rescue the old lady from the bomb shop at 12 p.m. So if at like 11 o'clock, we haven't finished yet. I am going to leave the Spider House, go to Clocktown, and then rescue the old lady, come back. And the reason for that is because you need to, on N64, you need to complete the Oceanside Spider House on the first day. Doesn't matter day or night. You need to complete it on the first day in order to get the Giant's Wallet. If you complete it on the second or third day, you get 50 rupees and 20 rupees respectively. On 3DS, it doesn't matter what day you do it on. So 3DS is a lot more lenient. But on 64, you do have to do it on the first day. Okay. Let's do it. And then we will get the magic bean heart piece after we do this. I want to make sure we really maximize our time here. I'm not even going to, like, talk to the dude inside the shop. Oh, my God. We went to the wrong place. We got to talk to that guy eventually. I just thought it was the other one. Night of the first day. 60 hours remain. Okay. So you'll notice that there's no one here talking about a curse. And you do need the hookshot to complete this. There are no magic bean pods here. And you're going to need either fire arrows or a Deku stick. And this spider house starts right away. So there's 2 Skulltulas in this tunnel. All right, you got to burn this away. This is what I remembered. When I was playing Ocarina of Time and doing that walkthrough, I could have sworn that there was a spider web that you had to burn away in order to get a Skulltula. This is the one I was thinking of. That's 3. I don't hear any others, so we should be good. Yeah. Actually, I'm hoping there's magic in those pots. Brilliant. Okay, that should be plenty. Okay. So the Skulltulas hide all over the place in this joint. I don't have any Deku sticks, which is unfortunate. That's okay though. Come in here. And this is the library. So, don't kill the Stalchildren in here. Don't kill the Stalchildren. Grab this, please. Thank you. Basically go through this whole place with the mask on. Okay. Hop up here. You do want to knock the paintings down. Sometimes there's Skulltulas hiding behind them. Oh, right. These are ladders. Right. Oh. Huh? Ah, Captain, sir, it's been a long time since we've seen you. As you've ordered, sir, we're investigating the secrets of this place, so take out your notes. According to the information I have obtained, seems blue should be shot first. Tell them yes, and then they bounce. Okay. We'll get that one later. There is one right here. For these guys, you gotta like send out the hookshot before they get to where they're gonna be. Okay. Yellow should be shot 6th. 1 blue, 6 yellow. Okay. Push this. 64 controllers are way too new. Okay. So by the time you're done in here, you should have 10. Making really good time here. Burn that away. Ah. Oh, God. This one goes behind the mask. I was hoping to catch that on the first pass. Okay. So there are Skulltulas in here. All right, and then what you need to do is you need to hop up here. Take out your hookshot, and there's one up here. And there's one in here. Isn't there? Hmm. There's one in here, which is a frustrating one to get for sure. Oh, that's magic. Why did I think there was one in there? Anyway. Yeah, there's this. I think this is the one I was thinking of. Okay, we'll get that later. All right, we'll come in here first. All right, so there's 4 Stalchildren in here. So they're all going to have hints. Yellow 2, so 2 yellow. Four yellow. Three green. And this guy should give us number 5. Red 5. Red 5 standing by. Okay, cool. So we'll worry about the Skulltulas here in a second. For now, though, we are going to shoot the colors. So first is blue. Yellow. Green. Yellow. Red. Yellow. That causes this gate to open. And then inside is a piece of heart. But of course, it is guarded by a big Skulltula. Okay. Eight o'clock. Yeah, so for some reason these guys come back alive. We'll save the arrows. I'm actually not even sure if there's any behind these paintings. I do love how it's paintings of the Skull Kid. Like, I just find that so strange. Like, who's painting this kid? You can make a painting of anything else. Skull Kid? Okay. So, we need to bonk into the table, and that causes a few to drop from the chandelier. Where'd that third one go? Oh, it's right in front of the fireplace. god. Okay. And there's going to be 1 or 2 up here. Nope, we didn't get them. Okay. You should have 20 at the end of this room. And again, keep an eye on the time. Perfect. This is one. Yeah. Oh my god. Hello. I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Alright, so we got one back here. Does this one have to... Oh no, it drops down. So we had to sneak it. Alright. 25 at the end of this room. Again, watch the time. Really? That works on Ocarina of Time. Alright, there's 5 in here. And there's actually a couple, like, all the way up top in the rafters. So it may look like there's nothing in here. One right here. All right. Okay, and then we need to get up. How do we get up? Whoa. Really hate how this game does that. I'm confused. How do we get up here? No. Well, here's one. What is happening? How the hell did we get up there? Ah. That makes sense. Okay, and number 30 is up here. It's in one of these pots. Groovy. So that's all 30. So now what we need to do is we need to go back to the entrance. Oops. And then once we get there, there will be a guy who will give us the Giant's Wallet. Okay, and then you actually need to use, you need to use the Goron's mask to get up this hill. And there he is. This guy's cool. I thought I heard some loud noises inside and came in to check it out. This place is some sort of underground shelter. Did you find this place? I beg you, let me have this place. Not for free, of course. I hope this will do. And again, on 3DS, you can do this on day 2 or 3 and you'll get the giant swallop, but on N64, you have to do it on day 1. I'm just glad it was something you needed. Anyhow, I won't be needing it much longer anyway. So I'm gonna try to remember to revisit this guy. Okay. That is the spider house and the heart piece. So now it's time to protect Grandma. So we want to go to North Clocktown. Okay. Actually, while we're here, we're going to turn time back to normal just to make it go a little bit quicker, but we do have to wait for midnight. I'm going to show you something. We don't yet have the thing that we need for this, but I want to explain it while we're sitting here. So, if you were to destroy all of these bushes at once, it's bushes that are in circles like this, where there's 1 in the middle and then 7 on the outside. If you were to destroy all of them at once, you'll get 20 rupees. However, if you do it while wearing a Keaton's mask, the Keaton will come out and ask you trivia questions. Sort of like a Sphinx. And then if you answer, I think 3 in a row correct, you get a piece of heart. But we'll do that much later on when we get the couple's mask. Okay. Waiting for midnight. I'm glad that worked out. I was a little concerned about the timing here, but we did all that really well. All right. Or is it 1 a.m.? Maybe it's 2 a.m. I can't really remember. It's at some point. This is all we got to wait for. Old lady from the bomb shop. No. Oh, I guess like 12:30. Stop thief. There you go. Get out of here. I like how Jim doesn't do anything. Like Jim portends to, you know, be this great savior of Clocktown, secret society, watch out for bad guys. Doesn't do shit to help the old lady. Jim's a fraud. All right. Cool. So we already have the blast mask, so she doesn't give us anything. But and if you haven't already purchased the big bomb bag, that'll be on sale tomorrow. Cool, let's slow down time again. We really did that to sort of like preempt something later on. That's to purchase the all-night mask on the night of day 3. Okay. What we're going to do now, I should have left out the other exit. We are going to go to the milk bar. And since we have all 3 transformation masks, we will be able to perform the Ballad of the Windfish from Link's Awakening. Go ahead and put on the required identification mask. And then we are going to speak with the Zora Man. Toto, I think his name is. And he asks us to help out with a sound check. So we stand in the center, take out the ocarina, and then he's going to ask us to play a tune. And then each time we do this, it's going to become like a symphony, sort of like an acapella. Not an acapella, but like, you know, somebody playing more than one instrument and stringing it all together. But each time we do this, Gorman is going to, like, you know, he's going to be real sad about it, but then as we go on, his mood gets a little bit better. So now what we want to do is just equip the other transformation masks, and then if we speak with Toto again, we can help him using the other instruments. So this little guy plays the pipes, and then he asks us to do that. Okay, Goron. Play the drums, rear left. Finally, Mikau. Okay, and then the sound check becomes all together now. All right. And Gorman cheers up. It's just that melody. It brings back so many memories. It's their old standby, Ballad of the Windfish. That's the song that members of the previous generation of the Indiegogos made famous. I entered show business because I heard this song at the Carnival of Time long ago. By doing performances, I thought maybe I'd get to meet the singers of that song. The one you heard singing must have been the original Lulu, mother of the current lead singer who's also named Lulu. So her daughter is singing now. Is that so? I'd like to hear that. So, just kind of turns him around. I'm sorry I booed you. Please take my mask. You literally bring this guy back to life almost. It's just so nice. You saw the tears of circus leader Gorman. This was added to your notebook. And then I think he's like, yeah, he's like sobbing. Come on. Remember when I was back at the ranch, my brothers, I wonder how they are. It's just cool. Anyway, the bartender, yeah, we need to have the mask on. But the bartender, who looks like Mario, I think it might be Talon's model from Ocarina. He will sell us something called Chateau Romani. But we need to have, like, rescued the cart. We need to rescue Romani from the aliens, rescue the cows from the aliens alongside Romani, and then escort Cremia here, and then he'll sell us Chateau Romani. Chateau Romani is really powerful. It gives you a full heal and infinite magic. So I really recommend it for the end of the game, and even like going into Stone Tower Temple, like something that you need the light arrows for, where you're just going to be using them over and over and over. Really recommended for the end of the game. But it does require you to do this like long side quest. Anywho, the other little thing that I want to show is that I pointed this out in the previous section, but you'll note that the milk bottles of Chateau Romani are not here. And that's because we have not saved the cart from the Gorman brothers for Cremia. So the bottles aren't here. Okay, so that's that. And now we can kind of get back to our Great Bay adventure. Okay. Let's go ahead and warp back. Yeah. Nope. Okay. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. And then in this little area, there is going to be a like. So, oh god. We can stun it using the boomerangs. And then just kill it real quick with the electricity. Get yourself 20 rupees. Use a bottle. Oh, where do we get fresh water from? Is that not it? Is it this guy over here? I really thought we could have just gotten water out of here. If not, we may need to warp back really quick. Whoa, hello. Is it here? It's got to be this little pool. Okay. Water, bottle, Majora's Mask. Mountain Village. Really? Okay. Really sorry about that. I did not realize that. So what we need to do is we need to get water in a bottle. This way we can grow the magic bean. Alternatively, if you have the if you have the Song of Storms, that'll work. No, this is freezing water. There's no way this works. We could always go to the stock pot inn. So many game facts said here. All right, let's not mess around. Let's go to the stock pot inn. Sorry about that. I bet right here. No. All right. Stinks, but whatever. It's so weird, like, what's considered potable water and what isn't, or potable water. So the back door to Stockpot is always open. Does this ring a bell? Oh, not really. I love how Scrublink has to jump for the doorknob. It's so cute. No, I didn't want the fish. I didn't want the fish. Just dump it out here. We're gonna kill a fish. What is happening? Give me water, please. This is crazy. I can't believe this. Oh, boy. Water. Zelda fandom. Majora's Mask. Secret shrine. Oh, no. I'm not going all the way over there. Okay. I mean, there's another way we can do this, which is annoying, but it's fine. I can't believe we're going to go to this length, but for some reason it's not giving it to me in the stock pot in there. We're going to get hot spring water, which will eventually cool and become regular water. I can't believe we're doing this, but we're doing this. People have asked me to leave mistakes in my walkthroughs, and here I am. So the path is right, left, right. This is crazy. All this for water. I really don't remember having to do this for water, but I don't know. Okay. Back to the Great Bay. All right. So the reason we did all that is because we need to plant a magic bean, call the Scarecrow, and get a piece of heart. What's funny is I could have just gotten the one Snowhead while I was here. But we'll do this first. All right. Oh, you know what it is? I think after you defeat the boss of Great Bay Temple, this water becomes potable. I think it's like diseased or something. I think that's what it is. Okay. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our friend the Hookshot and get up here. Okey-doke. And then we're gonna plant them. Oh, perfect timing. Plant the magic bean. And then water it with your freshly cooled hot spring water, which is now regular water. Okay. And we're gonna ride this. Ride this choo-choo train. We're gonna play the Scarecrow song. Hello, Pierre. Oh, God. Hello. Thank you. Don't do that. Thank you. Perfect. I think it wants you to, like, hop up on the other ledge, but that's okay. Okay. So, in the spirit of the Scarecrow, and because it's just quicker to warp around, we're going to do the one in Snowhead. So luckily we don't have to, like, you know, put the Gorman to sleep or anything. In fact, we're just going to turn around. For this one, you need the Lens of Truth, the Scarecrow song, and the Hookshot. Yeah, I guess you don't need the Lens of Truth, but it certainly helps. And you can't really get here without the Lens of Truth, so you're going to have it. So, over there, I guess we got to go on our way over there. There are invisible platforms. Okay. And then, really important, we need to kill this ice keys, because otherwise we're in for like a really bad time. Perfect. Okay. Play the Scarecrow song, get the Hookshot. Brilliant. Hello. Perfect. Okay. Great. Now, let's go back to Great Bay and finish up Great Bay. We have to do Pinnacle Rock for the other 3 eggs, as well as a heart piece. And then we will learn the song and then head over to Zora Hall. All right. So you want to take out your Pictograph box and the Zora mask, of course. And then we're going to go into the Fisherman's Hut. I can't remember if there was a fishing minigame here in 3DS. I know there's one in the swamp, but I believe there's a second one. It's funny, I have my 3DS right in front of me. I could look, but I'm not going to. Okie doke. So, this guy is going to ask for a Pictograph. Oh, we have to talk to the seahorse. Okay. Cool, so he gives us a seahorse, it goes in a bottle, and then again, you don't necessarily need 4 bottles for this, because when you defeat all the enemies in Pinnacle Rock, you can let the seahorse out and then collect the 3 eggs that are there, but it certainly helps. Okay. Okay, so Pinnacle Rock is where you see the seagulls flying in the distance there. It's between those 2 spires sticking out of the ground. And on 3DS, it's a much slower time getting there because you swim terribly. Okay. Cool, so that Zora will tell you that the sandstorm is going to block your way. But you don't necessarily have to listen to him because we have the seahorse. So let's go ahead and dive. And then as we approach this sign, the seahorse will ask us to let him out. Maybe that's 3DS. I guess on 64 you just follow the signs. I could have sworn on 3DS it like asks you to... Whoa. I could have sworn it asks you to let him out. What happens if you do let him out? Yeah, okay. So I guess on 3DS, I remember a message coming up. Oh, God. That was rough. All right, Pinnacle Rock. Cool. So he asks you to save his friend, which is what we're going to do. So there are a lot of big, giant sea snakes in these holes. And so what we're going to do is you just want to swim near the hole. The big snake comes out, and then you just zap it with electricity. 2 zaps will do it, and then some of them have eggs that they're hiding. Not all of them do. However, you want to defeat all of them because upon doing so, upon doing so, the seahorse will come and find his friend. And so basically when you do one giant snake, the other one is just going to be directly across from it. So you just want to get close, but you don't want to get bit by them. And then if you need magic, these pots should have magic. Oh boy. Hello. Wow, you really gotta wait for the camera to spin all the way around on 64. Yeah, you know what's funny is I feel like on 3DS, it's like tough to get magic out of these pots, or maybe I just ran into bad luck. Oh my god. Hello? Oh, God. Whoa. What just happened? I feel like I'm facing a different one now. I am. I like how the sound of the cuckoo is muffled underwater, like it's distorted underwater. That's so funny. That's such a neat detail. Yeah. Definitely face me away. Okay, that's 2. Again, there's one more, but we're going for the full Monty to get the heart piece. And I like it, as you descend further into this pit, it gets darker and darker, which makes sense, right? Like, it's the absence of light down here. Oh, please. How about you give me some magic, though? Thank you. So yeah, if you're running low on magic, try to be judicious because you never know what you're going to get out of these pots. Hello? Jesus. Hope we have enough. All right, moment of truth. Nice, got it. Cool, so there's a seahorse. They reunite. They're gonna, be in love like seahorses are, and then they leave behind a heart piece. All right, and that's the 7th and final egg. There you go. Okay. So, I don't think we can warp here. Nah. I'm going to attempt to get some magic, though. There we go. Nice. Hype. Okay. So the easiest thing to do is to just get lost. If you get lost, you'll just get kicked right back to the Great Bay. I love how just the positioning of the moon at various times, it's perfect. It's so good. All right. So now let's go ahead and deposit the final 3 eggs. We're going to learn the new wave Bossa Nova, and then we are going to go get a heart piece and a bottle. So you do have to do all of this within one cycle, but once you've done it and you've learned the song, you never have to do it again. So that's why you really want to try to oh, come on. That's why you really want to try to get everything out of the Pirate's Fortress and everything out of Pinnacle Rock in one shot. You don't want to have to do this more than you have to. Okay, so once you dump the 7th one, the scientist will, the eggs will hatch, and the scientist will notice that they appear in a scale, sort of like a fish scale. All right, let's go ahead and speak with them. All right, okay, just got to approach the front of the aquarium. And then the eggs hatch into 7 little Zora. Look at this. What does this mean? What in the world could this mean? I've got it. Don't you understand? The way these Zora children have lined up, it means... He doesn't know. There we go. And now we have the New Wave Bossa Nova. So with the New Wave Bossa Nova, we are able to access the dungeon. Now, I've done this a little bit out of order. What the game really wants you to do is to just fully explore as Mikau, as Zora Link, and then find Lulu, understand that she lost her voice, and then you're gonna know that you need to play this song to bring her voice back, or to summon the to summon the turtle that brings you over to the temple, and then you do the whole thing. So we just kind of did it out of order. Truthfully, I can't remember the order of operations with the story, but you're basically supposed to learn this song for Lulu. But we haven't even met Lulu yet, but it doesn't matter. Oh, the fish went back to normal. Okay. So, now that we have the New Wave Bossa Nova, we are going to head to the other side of the Great Bay. And that is through a cave. Not really a cave, but just a little alcove. Right here. Alright, there's a mini game on this beach that asks you to break all these pots at the same time. You don't have to do it. It's completely optional. It doesn't reward anything. I'll try it once. We'll see how it goes. I'm not very confident. Nope. But if you do it, you I think you win like 50 rupees, but every time you break them, you owe them 50 or something like that. Or you owe them 10 per broken pot. So, I don't know. It's a little weird. Anyway, the reason that I wait to come over here is because you need the hookshot to get up here. And if you have the hookshot, you're able to kind of zip onto these trees. And then by doing that... Hello? Thank you. Please don't fall off. God! By zipping onto these trees, you can reach the Beaver Dam. It's probably like 50 rupees in that chest, but I don't know. You need 500 rupees to purchase the all-night mask, which we are going to do. But, we can just take it out of the bank. It's not a big deal. Alrighty. So, the Beaver Dam. This is another thing that is made more difficult on 3DS due to bizarre changes that make it so you need magic in order to swim quickly. So, normally this is just a race through rings. However, on 3DS, it's a race through rings and collecting magic pots. So, I don't fully get it. Hello, Mr. Beaver? Oh, you gotta Z-target him, which is weird. Also, their eyes, like, really freak me out. I don't know. It was like this on 64 as well. I don't fully get it, but they are who they are. Beavers are some of the most destructive... I don't think they're... Are they mammals? I don't know. But they are some of the most destructive animals in nature. Their dams are not helpful to anybody but themselves. And they often destroy the ecology around them. All right, so the goal here is to just swim through all 20 rings. You don't have to beat the beaver. I actually don't think you can beat the beaver. You just got to swim through all 20 rings in under 2 minutes. On each day, the course is different. There will be dams in different locations on each day because they are beavers and they build dams. So we're doing it here on day 2, but your course may be a touch different. You're basically like going to take like a left turn or a right turn in certain places. Oh, God. Yeah, so on day 1, I think you would take a left turn there. And we're going to do this twice in a row. The first time you get a bottle, the second time you get a piece of heart, or the other way around. Unless it's 4 times in a row. We're going to keep doing it until we get both rewards. Right into the moon. You got, like I said, sometimes the moon's position is just so gnarly, but so good. All right. Oh, we do it 4 times. What's odd is it's not a race. Like, it's just a test, you know? So it's like, why are they so reluctant to give you the bottle? I don't know, but this dude boogies. He's got that supersonic tail. Yeah, when I tell you this is made so much more difficult on 3DS, and like it's made less fun. It's so weird. And I think Aonuma even supervised the 3DS version, and he said that like, you know, the audience was not existing Majora's Mask fans. It was people who found Majora's Mask too difficult the first time around. And, like, there are cool quality of life improvements in the game. Again, like the Song of Double Time allowing you to choose an hour. Like, I think that's nice. Although I kind of wish that was, like, a New Game Plus feature or something. Just because it's really the most useful on repeat attempts. I don't know. Anyway, I think there's cool changes within the game. However, I do wish it was different. Okay. Cool. So there's empty bottle number 5. And then what we're going to do is just do it again. I'm not sure if we have to leave and re-enter, though. He's back. All right. Oh, wait, am I racing? I don't know which one I'm racing again. He did say we don't have anything big to give him, but we'll see. No, this is the first race again. This should be fine. Oh, God. He did it again, little brother. He did it again, big brother. Okay. So there's a streamer by the name of Majin Phil, and he's has to be probably my favorite person on Twitch, like favorite streamer personality. Once upon a time, he was a Majora's Mask speedrunner, and I used to watch him all the time. I used to watch him when I was like dealing with some pretty serious depression after being unemployed. Or while being unemployed. And his streams were just always so positive and just, they still are. He just doesn't really stream Majora's Mask anymore. Mostly does Pokemon. It's still very enjoyable. Anyway, during this segment of his speedruns of the Beaver race, I think he just called it snack time. And like every time he got through, he was like, all right, everybody get your snacks. It's just like a 6-minute or 10-minute block of just nothing. Because it's almost like an auto-scroller. Like you just have to do this in a certain way. You know, there's like no real way to cut corners too hard or save too much time. So it's just like a relaxing, almost like easy break segment, and he called it snack time. So shout out to Majin Phil. Speedruns of this game are really, really, really something special. It's, you know, I play the game fairly efficiently, I feel, and like for the sake of a walkthrough, like I try to show, you know, how to do things in the best order and, you know, best order I know how. But like watching a speedrunner do it, it's like all the sequence breaking and glitching and just like getting crazy things early and all that is just amazing to watch. Okay, cool. So that's the beaver race. We got a bottle and a piece of heart, and they say please let it be over, and so do we. Cool. So believe it or not, there's actually a piece of heart right in front of the beaver dam. We want to dive down into this whirlpool, and then we're going to swim around and kill this like. And you do want to be careful of the bonefish. And then the like will give us a piece of heart. Along with 20 rupees. Very helpful. All right. And then there is an exit somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Great. Cool. So now what we're going to do is we are finally going to go to Zora Hall. Use the Goron mask to get out of here more quickly. Perfect. All right, great. Cool. All right, so Zora Hall is right in front of us. Where the oh God, go away. The entrance is kind of guarded by a like. So just be careful on your way in. There you go. Swim right into the fish's mouth and you're good to go. Okay. So there is a heart piece to get in here that is not ultra easy. So what we need to do, I mean, it's not hard. It's just takes a long time. So what we're going to do is we are going to go into this first room here. Each of these rooms are rooms of the musicians in the band. So you need to be dressed as Mikau, and then you can, oh wait, is it this room or is it the other room? All right, that's Lulu's room. The one with the star on it is Lulu. Right, so we can go in here. And this guy's going to be playing drums. And so what we can do is we can use the hookshot to get up here and read some notes. Yeah. So it's written in Zora language, so we do need to be a Zora. Okay. Now you need to write these down. It is the same every time. So the second jam session is down, right, left, down. I gotta read this again for the first one. A, down, right, A. Okay. Now we're going to go into the next room and we're going to learn more notes. And we're basically going to string all this together. Right, so now we're going to speak with Japus. Maybe Yapus. I don't know. Okay. So we need to jam with him. A, down, right, A. Down, right, left, down. Is that not it? I actually think I'm going to look this up. Oh, no, you got to talk to him. Right. So we're just going to repeat what he does. Oh, no, sorry. We have to play... we need to play what we just read. Again, it's a little confusing. Okay. So now we need to write this whole thing down. All right, so we are just going to Majora's Mask card pieces. We're going to use it off of ZeldaDungeon.net. They wrote down the whole thing. So what's interesting, if you listen closely to what he's playing, it's the Zelda 1 dungeon theme. Okay, so we're going to go to the third room now. And now this dude is very conceited, and he will not listen to anything that Mikau plays. However, he will listen to what Link plays. So we need to play it all. So right, down, A, down, right, A, left, right, down, right, left, down. I'll put that in the description. Again, thank you to ZeldaDungeon.net. That's straight from their website. It'll save you a lot of time. ZeldaDungeon.net is great. It's fantastic. So yeah, this guy is really conceited, will not listen to anything any of the other band members play, but if Link plays it for him, he will say thank you and steal it. And the way he says thanks is giving you a piece of heart. But it just shows you, like, band drama is very real. Not bad. It's a pretty good song I just made up. You've got a good sense of melody. We'll play my new song at our next show. Take this and thanks. Like, he's just such an ass. Anyway. Cool. So that's that. The final thing that we're going to do here in Zora Cape, or Zora Hall, I think the whole region is called Zora Cape. The final thing that we're going to do is activate the owl statue. And I'll introduce you to Lulu, but we are not going to play the New Wave Bossa Nova yet. So we're going to come up here. And then we're going to exit. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, sorry, the exit's the other way. We're going to exit here. Then we're going to bonk the statue. And then we're basically done. So, this is Lulu. She has lost her voice, and if we play the New Wave Bossa Nova, this turtle will wake up and take us over there to the Great Bay Temple. That is the next walkthrough, though. But there's still one final thing to do. We need to purchase the All-Night Mask and then use it for 2 pieces of heart. So let's play the Song of Soaring. We're going to go back to Clocktown, and then we need to basically get the rest of our rupees. We do need to wait, though. So let's do this. Let's revert time back to normal. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to become Goron Link, And we're going to go get a quick 100 rupees from the Dodongo Grotto. This doesn't really matter. South to north. You could take it out of your bank, but, you know, I don't want to waste time. Or I don't want to waste rupees if I don't have to. All right. Just punch him in the tail. Fortunately, they don't really do much damage to Goron Link. Full heart, but at this point, you know, you got their 12. Okay. Quick 50. Quick 50. We already have this chest. Oh, I wonder what's in it. Probably like 20 rupees or something. Maybe a recovery heart. Yeah. If you haven't already gotten that heart piece, it's a heart piece. Okay. Cool, so we got that. And now let's go get the 100 rupees out of the bomber's hideout. Oh, we can actually get rupees out of here, too. Oh, ow, come on. These all give 50? I don't think I knew that. This is a baby Dodongo. Wow, okay, let's just roll around and get 5 rupees. That was cool. So you get a $1.50 right there. I never knew that. All right. Cool. So the All Might Mask costs 500. So that's why we get the Giant's Wallet now. And then what we need, let's just play Song of Double Time. It's only available on the night of the 3rd day if you have rescued the old lady from the bomb shop. So you have to stop the robbery in order for this mask to go on sale. If you do not stop the robbery, then the item for sale on the night of the 3rd day will be the big bomb bag. Okay. All right. Night of the final day, 12 hours remain. So we have to wait for 10 p.m. for the Curiosity Shop to open. It's no big deal. Just wait a moment. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. Oh, if you want to see something cool. Oh, while we're waiting, I actually have a couple cool things to show you. So this is the dojo. And if you remember, we played the sword minigame. Oh, maybe it's during the final hours. That guy will be cowering in a corner. So let's do this. We'll do that stuff after we make the purchase. Because I'm not sure if we go to the spider house, will the guy be in there? Yeah, 10 p.m. So again, this is I'll say this every single time, but this is where the changes of the 3DS version are helpful. Because if we were playing the 3DS version, we could just go right to 10 p.m. Oh, actually, this is kind of funny. So at night, a different guy is working here. So if we talk to him, he says, "Man, I just work here part-time, so I don't really know this stuff." And then when we go into the Curiosity Shop, the guy who works there is going to be real familiar looking. And he's, yeah. Let's just say that. He's going to be real familiar looking. But it's like their way of keeping the trading post open 24 hours while also making it clear that the guy who owns it may or may not also own the curiosity shop. Just a cool little thing. I love it. This game is so special. I mean, for a game that came out in 2000 to like play these little games is just cool. It's just really, really cool. Can't get enough of it. I guess one thing I can show you in Clocktown while we wait is if you come over here to the laundry, on day 1, you will notice a set of red rupees that are behind... Oh, can you only get them on day 2? Oh, maybe you can only get them on day 2. Anyway, you'll notice a set of red rupees that are behind one of these sluice gates. And then I think it's during the day of day 3, they sort of like float down the stream, and you can actually get them. But yeah, it's just like a little, nice little change. I don't think of anything else here in Clocktown I could show you while we wait for the curiosity shop. There's a chest up here. I think it's just 20 rupees though, maybe more. Yep, just 20. If you talk to this guy, he's a naysayer. He doesn't believe that the moon's coming down, even though it's literally looking at him. And then on the 3rd day, you can get a chest up there. So what's cool is that, you know, for your first cycle, you need to be a Deku Scrub to reach up here, but you only need to do that once. I always forget how to reach up there. Oh, you do it over here. See, on the 3rd day, you can reach a chest up here. Yeah. And it's a whopping 50. Okay, so it's 10 p.m. We can now enter the curiosity shop. And like I said, the guy who works here is going to look pretty familiar to you. So the guy who works next door is wearing a hat, constantly scratching his back. This guy's constantly scratching his back. No hat, but now he's got sunglasses on. All right. You got to look around, doing a special sale. Check it out. Tonight's bargain is the all-night mask for use at bedtime. Forgot when this was made, but it sure is freaky mask, see? When you put it on, you can try and fall asleep, but you won't be able to. Pretty creepy, huh? So what'll it be? Let's talk to the shopkeeper. Tonight, okay, so this just says the same thing. No. Come on. All right. All-night mask, 500 rupees. You won't get sleepy if you wear this mask. Got the all-night mask. Apparently, this mask won't let you drift to sleep, even if you want to. Wear it with C. The man from the curiosity shop was added to your notebook. You bought a weird mask. This was added to your notebook. Oh, I don't have nothing else to sell. I kid you not. So, can I buy something? You can offer to sell him things with C. You can sell him fish for 50 rupees a pop. So it's a really good way to get to 5,000. You can just fill your wallet kind of over and over and over by just going next door, catching fish, and bringing it to him. I believe it's 50. But that's it for now. So we are almost done with this. I realize this video is over 2 hours. But there's a couple of quick things that I want to show you before we reset the cycle and get the 2 heart pieces. So the shopkeeper here leaves completely on the 3rd day. So yeah, we can catch a fish. You can also sell this guy gold dust, but you can only get gold dust by winning the Goron race, and I think you can only get that once. So like, it's kind of a waste. In any event, let's sell him a fish. 20. Okay. That was 50. You can sell gold dust for 200 though, so yeah, just not a bad deal. Just takes a while to get. Speedrunners will use a glitch to put basically infinite gold dust in their inventory and keep selling it over and over. And that's how they do things. All right. So is the guy cowering in here yet? Well, anyway, let's do this. Let's go to Great Bay. And I'm going to show you something. So this is something that a lot of people miss, especially because when you get the giant swallowed, you've got to do it on day one. Whereas on the 3DS version, you definitely have a higher probability of seeing this if you choose to do the Oceanside spider house on day 3. So you do need the guy. You do need to have completed the Oceanside spider house, and I hope he stays here. I feel like he does, given what he says. Does he not? Nope, here he is. So he sits in a corner. And he says, "Only a little time left. Oh, goddess of time, please save me." So, like, he is so convinced that the world is ending, and it is, that he tries to find basically a bomb shelter, which is just really cool. So let's see if he changes what he says now that it's... No, okay. So the final thing we'll do, I'll see if the dojo guy is there. I'm thinking maybe that might be a 3DS thing. But I could have sworn he cowers in the little room. I love how the moon is just on top of this place. It's so good. And the music starts playing. Incredible. Okay. So yeah, notice how the guy's missing? Well, now we can hop up here. I'll be on vacation for a short while. Please don't look for me. Here he is. Ugh, I'm scared. I can't take it. I don't want to die. It's just such a pitiful world. Like, everybody is scared. Everybody's terrified. It's, I don't know. It's sad but beautiful. Sad but beautiful, this game. It's truly, truly something special. Okay, so I'm going to deposit my 45 rupees, and then we'll be done with this cycle. We'll reset real fast and get 2 pieces of heart. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, with the all-night mask, we are able to speak with Anju's grandmother. Anju's grandmother is in a wheelchair in a cozy little room in the Stockpot Inn, and she likes to tell stories. She thinks that we are Anju's father. She's obviously senile, and it's interesting that she thinks we're her father, but I don't know what that really means. And if we choose to listen to her stories, we won't get very far. However, if we wear the all-night mask, we will stay awake through these stories. All right. Let's take out the all-night mask as well. Pop into our little Deku flower. The lighting on that's weird. All right. So she's here in this room. Again, nice little cozy room. I believe in the 3DS version there's like little Easter eggs in this room, but yeah, so let's put on the all-night mask. Speak with Grandma. Oh, Tortoise. Did you finish helping Father? Then let Mother read you a story. Now, which story would you like to hear? Carnival of Time takes 2 hours. The Carnival of Time, is it? The carnival is almost here, so it's good for you to learn its meaning. It's a little long, but I'll read it with some enthusiasm. The Carnival of Time. Each year, the season of harmony begins when the sun and moon are in alignment, paying homage to the way that both nature and time are tirelessly in the process of progressing. The Carnival of Time is when the peoples of the four worlds celebrate that harmony and request fruitfulness for the year. For ages, people have worn masks resembling the giants who are the gods of the four worlds. Now it has become a custom for each person to bring a handmade mask to the Carnival of Time. It is said that if a couple united on the day of the festival and dedicated a mask as a sign of their union, it would bring good luck. The centerpiece of the carnival is the clock tower, and on the eve of all the festivities, the door to the roof are opened. From atop the clock tower roof, a ceremony to call the gods is held and an ancient song is sung. All of these festivities for the Carnival of Time are held so that we may ask the gods for a rich harvest in the year to come. You did a good job. That's all for Tortoise. Now, when does the clock tower on the roof open? On the eve of the festival. You did a good job remembering. That's the boy I'm proud of. I'll give you some candy as a prize. And our candy is a piece of art. So we got heart container number 13. Anju's grammar was added to your notebook. You were praised by the old woman. This was added to your notebook. Okay, and now we're going to listen to the other story. And just want to double check. Yes, you do need the all-night mask for both. 4 giants. 4 giants, is it? This is quite long, but it is a good story for you to hear, so I'll read it with some extra gusto. The 4 giants. The tales from long ago when all the people weren't separated into 4 worlds like they are now. In those times, all the people lived together, and the 4 giants lived among them. On the day of the festival that celebrates the harvest, the giants spoke to the people. Quote, "We have chosen to guard the people while we sleep. 100 steps north, 100 steps south, 100 steps east, 100 steps west. If you have need, call us in a loud voice by declaring something such as, 'The mountain blizzard has trapped us,' or 'The ocean is about to swallow us. Your cries shall carry to us.' Now then, there was one who was shocked and saddened by all this, a little imp. The imp was a friend of the giants since before they had created the 4 worlds. Why must you leave? Why do you not stay? The childhood friend felt neglected, so he spread his anger across the 4 worlds. Repeatedly, he wronged all people. Overwhelmed with misfortune, the people sang the song of prayer to the giants who lived in each of the 4 compass directions. The giants heard their cry and responded with a roar. O imp, we are the protectors of the people. You have caused the people pain. O imp, leave these 4 worlds, otherwise we shall tear you apart." The imp was frightened and saddened. He had lost his old friends. The imp returned to the heavens, and harmony was restored to the 4 worlds. And the people rejoiced, and they worshipped the giants of the 4 worlds like gods, and they lived happily ever after. Good job. Wasn't that fun, Tortoise? What did the people do to call the giants? Sing a song. That's right, but you couldn't just sing that song anywhere. 100 steps north, south, east, and west. The spot at which those giants ported is right in the middle of this very town. Oh, we have to say, I don't know. What? Just saying, I don't know. That's so weird. Thank you, Zelda Dungeon. That's so strange. Oh, really? But you listened hard, so Mother is happy. I'll give you some candy as your prize. That's so strange. Why do you have to say, I don't know? I don't get that. Anyway, that is it for Anju's grandmother. And you'll notice now it's the final day. So, like, listening to the story is a way to pass a full day if you're wearing the all-night. I think even if you're not wearing the all-night mask, it'll still pass, but you won't get that cool art. The interesting thing about the all-night mask is somewhere in the game it says that it's a form of torture. I think a gossip stone tells you that. It was originally made as a torture device to deprive someone of sleep, which is kind of dark. But anyway, that is it. That is it for this walkthrough. So, I mean, it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes of walkthrough. It's quite long. And frankly, this is kind of the way it's going to be from now on. The game, like when you unlock certain things in the game, especially, this is the halfway point, right? Like we've done 2 out of 4 dungeons. the game gets long. Now, some people say that it's filler. Some people like it. I personally feel like the filler kind of starts in the 4th section, Akana Canyon. Great Bay is still a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool story there. I think the impact of Great Bay is pretty strong. Akana tells a more personal story than anything. You know, in the swamp, the Deku King, he is sort of enraged that his daughter has gone missing. And so, like, his subjects are sort of feeling that. It's like the story of a kingdom. In the north, in the mountains, Darmani has died. And so his soul isn't able to be laid to rest, but everybody thinks that you are this hero. And so you are kind of like helping those people out as that hero. In Great Bay, you're restoring the voice of a singer, of like the singer of her people. And so like that's how you help that society. Ikana is a much more personal story about family. And so like the game does kind of stretch out at that point. There's a lot to be done to even access the real dungeon. And the way you kind of got to go about it is like if you're not using a guide, it's very difficult to do it in one shot. You need to like enter an area with the most random items and like spend them and get an item. It's very weird. We'll talk about it when we get there, but these walkthroughs are going to be kind of long at this point. And the reason for that, again, is to try to do as much as we can per cycle. This way, when we've finished the final dungeon, we can just go to the final, like the real final dungeon, and be done. So there's not too many parts left, but the parts are going to get longer. We're really going to use the full cycle every time. But that's it for now. In the next section of the walkthrough, we will do Great Bay Temple. And after that, there's a mini game that we can play. And then it only unlocks after you finish Great Bay Temple. And then we will finally be able to do the Don Giro side quest, which will require us to go back to... oh my god, not Snowhead. The Swamp Temple. Woodfall Temple. Defeat the mini-boss there, Gecko. And then within Great Bay Temple, we will also defeat a Gecko, which will free the frogs. So we'll do it in Great Bay Temple. We'll defeat a Gecko, talk to the frog using Don Giro's mask, send him off, finish Great Bay Temple, go back to Woodfall Temple, defeat the Gecko there, speak with the frog, send him off, and then we will go to Snowhead Temple, defeat Goat for a final time. That will change it to springtime, and then we will get the rest of the frogs and send them there, and then finally get the heart piece associated. So the temple, a mini game, and then a long side quest for a piece of heart. But that's it. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.